If I were hosting the Sister Wives Tell-All, if I had Suki's job, one of the very first questions I'd ask would be, Robyn, why is it that the majority of this family doesn't like you? Why is it that no one, outside of those living under your roof, seems to have a real relationship with you? Now, you already know how she'd respond. She'd give that faraway look, like she's crafting some emotional fairy tale. The hands would come out, the eyes would water a bit, and then she'd say something along the lines of, well, I don't know. People were just always jealous. I've never been treated right. Here we go again. The victim act. But in my opinion, Robyn isn't the victim. Robyn is the storm. This woman, some folks call her evil, manipulative, even compare her to Marie Laveau, has, in my view, stolen something priceless from the rest of these kids, a normal relationship with their father. But if you ask her, she's done nothing wrong, ever. I stumbled across this article that really dives into this, and oh, it's good. So let's get into it, piece by piece. Then I want to hear what you think in the comments. Also, happy May. It's finally here. And you know what's airing tonight, right? That's right. Sister Wives, a brand new episode on TLC at 9 p.m. Central. Set your DVRs. This season, phew, it's delivering. Now back to this tea. According to a recent Screen Rant exclusive, it's confirmed. Robyn Brown is no longer close to Meri Brown. Remember, Robyn joined the family in 2010 as a spiritual wife, like Christine and Janelle. But her submissive nature brought her straight to the top of Kody's priority list. In 2014, Kody actually divorced Meri, legally, just so he could marry Robyn and adopt her kids. And that marked the real shift. Robyn's close connection with Kody only made it harder for her to bond with the others. She eventually warmed up to Meri for a while, but it didn't last. By 2020, Kody's behavior grew increasingly controlling, and one by one, Janelle, Christine, and finally Meri cut ties. And when they walked away from Kody, they walked away from Robyn too. Now, Meri's out here thriving without them. #winning. Robyn's behavior has always been a point of controversy, and for good reason. Even Meri said on a recent episode that things were good between them, until they weren't. She didn't give the full details, but her bestie Jen Sullivan didn't hold back. Jen straight up said Robyn would act like your best friend, then ghost you. A manipulator, a user. Sound familiar? Meri stood by her for a decade, believed in her, hoped she'd help heal things with Kody. But Robyn didn't return the favor. She let Kody continually disrespect Meri, and said nothing. Now, that friendship's dead, and Robyn doesn't seem too pressed about fixing it. And it's not just Meri. Let's talk about Peden, not the eldest. Logan is, I think, but they're close in age. Peden has also spoken out against Robyn. A while back, he called her out for only seeing what she wants to see. Translation? She's always been self-centered. Remember 2021? When the family was breaking apart and Robyn made the entire situation about herself? Yeah, that. It seems like everyone in the family, except Kody, has drifted away from Robyn, especially Christine, her former sister wife. When Robyn first joined the Brown family, she was greeted with open arms, but the warmth wasn't mutual. Over time, she began to carry herself with an air of self-importance that rubbed people the wrong way. She recreated special moments with Kody, moments he had originally shared with his other wives. One standout example. In an older episode, Robyn mentioned that Kody helped her pick out her wedding dress. That stung Christine deeply, because he hadn't done that for her. The jealousy wasn't just about the dress, it was about what it represented. Favoritism. Recently, Christine opened up about where things stand. She admitted she hasn't spoken to Meri or Robyn in years, and said it with a bit of humor. She added she's perfectly fine keeping that distance, saying, "We'll just leave it that way. I don't feel the need to build a relationship there." That kind of statement? It says a lot. Clearly the wounds run deep. And when you really think about it, where's Robyn's support system outside her household? Go ahead, name someone. I'll wait. Insert crickets chirping. Exactly. Nobody. That silence should tell you something. Let's be real. When she entered this family, there were already 4 adults, 3 wives and 1 husband, plus a whole house full of kids. If nearly none of them have maintained a relationship with her after all these years, maybe it's not just bad luck. Maybe, just maybe, she is the problem. The biggest issue? Neither she nor Kody ever seem to acknowledge their role in the chaos. That, right there, is the root of it all. Imagine the impact if Robyn ever looked someone in the eye and said, I messed up. I was a bad sister wife. I wasn't the best mom. I'm sorry, I'll try to do better. Now that would be powerful. That would change the conversation. But instead, it's been 15 years of deflection, blame, and denial. And if 2 people can go a decade and a half without ever saying, hey, I was wrong, what does that tell you? Personally, I don't think Robyn will ever take accountability. I'd love to be wrong. I hope people can change. I believe in miracles. But at this point, it's going to take more than just hope. It's going to take something extraordinary because right now, Robyn just seems self-centered, like she's stuck in her own world. And until that changes, the tension within the Brown family likely won't either. Want to find out what happens next? Don't miss the newest episode of Sister Wives, airing tonight at 9 p.m. Central, exclusively on Don't Forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Tap that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. I'll see you in the comments or in the next video.